Manchester United sent Kirsty Hanson out on loan after 4 years with the club. On a quest to develop her game, she went for a spell at Aston Villa for the 2022-23 season, despite being a major part of the inaugural United squad in the 2017-18 season. The 25-year-old scored 3 goals in 9 games to kick off their second-tier campaign, aiding the club's push for promotion into the Women's Super League. In 2021, the striker signed a new 3-year deal with United after her dream start in the new United squad, keeping her in red until 2024. Yet, a year after putting pen to paper, she moved to Aston Villa for a season-long loan, and what a campaign she has had. A standout player who rattled Chelsea in their Vitality Women's FA Cup semi-final just a few weeks ago. Her build-up play was exceptional and almost every run forward became a threat to Chelsea's 1-0 lead, and has truly flourished as a player under the watchful eye of Carla Ward. Read more related articles. But United manager Mark Skinner still lays claim to the talented forward and keeps an eye on her development. She's progressing exactly as we wished. Hence the reason we sent her out on loan, and I am really excited to see what she can do. After the season we will review where she's at, but as it stands she's part of the future of Manchester United. But, should Hanson return to the Red Devils? This is a tough call if United keep performing as they are. They are well amid Champions League football, which is every player's dream. I think most contracts at United are pending on this position alone. But with Hanson, she was part of the youth system and the early days of United, so there's some deep-set loyalty there. Manchester United is her home. She helped get the club into the top tier but has slowly been pushed aside, from an outsider's view. From a starting regular to needs development is a tough bullet to swallow, and it comes down to her grit. Does she want to fight for a chance with United or fight to prove Skinner wrong and become valuable elsewhere? After all, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Or woman's in this case. Plus, should she return to the United ranks, where would she fit? Skinner likes consistency and it's working for the team. His starting 11 doesn't waver much, so as an out-and-out striker, would Hanson get a look in while Alessia Russo is on form? Because no way would Leah Galton be benched at the rate she's going this season. So the only true space is the attacking right side for United. Currently, Nikita Paris and Lucia Garcia are fighting over that spot, so do they need to throw another name into the mix, considering Martha Thomas comes in to fill that gap from time to time too? Even as versatile as she is to play on either flank, does she want to give up a starting spot for a three-way fight or even second in command out on the left? Probably not. The Scottish international's performances haven't gone unnoticed. Skinner openly praises her prowess, but also is content with his own roster, showing just how hard it will be for Hanson to return. The whole reason she's been excellent is cause she's had the ability to go out and play, and right now she's playing against Leah Galton, who's also had an excellent season. So the reality is, it's a difficult situation. It's difficult when you have players of the highest caliber. I think Skinner wants her within his ranks, but a performer like Hanson will not want to spend the majority of the season on the bench waiting for a spot to appear, regardless of what carrot is dangled. As a key part of an up-and-coming club, I think she will be better off making the transfer permanent to Villa before long, and perhaps overlook Champions League football imminently to prioritize consistent game time domestically. Fortunately for Hanson, she's valued by both clubs, so it's fair to say she'll have her pick this summer. After a slow start in the West Midlands, her form under Ward of late has been nothing short of exceptional. She currently stands second in the WSL for assists, with 8 to her name, just one shy of Chelsea's Guro Reiten. Her impact on the left and link up with Sarah Mei-Ling has become a vital part of Villa's setup this season, and it's noticeable when either player is missing. Villa's task against United on Friday will be significantly more difficult without her in the team, as she'll be unable to play against her parent club. There's no doubt Villa will be desperate to keep her, and she'll be extremely tough to replace if she does return to the Red Devils at the end of the season. But the lure of Champions League football may sway it. The opportunity to play at the highest level of the game and potentially be involved in a title race next season will be tough to turn down for any player. United will also need a deeper squad next term if they're to compete on all 4 fronts. There's certainly the space for her in the squad. Question marks remain solely over whether she walks back into United's starting lineup. At Villa, she's operated predominantly on the left and she's shown there, but it's highly unlikely she'll displace Galton, who has been in dazzling form herself this term. The right wing spot is arguably up for grabs with no firm starter, and Hanson was deployed there often in her early days at United. But that doesn't mean Skinner doesn't already have a number of options, with Paris and Garcia already competing in that position. At 25 years of age, there's value in playing every week, and that's been evident in her form this season under Ward. In my opinion, she's too good to be a bench player, and there's no doubt she's a guaranteed starter at Villa. I am not sure anybody comes close. For United, there are certainly more question marks over playing time and competition for places. But, as mentioned, the prospect of Champions League football next season will undoubtedly have a part to play. Read more related articles.